want to show you a map here. Two scenes involved. One is where a shooting happened. The second one is where a car chase ended. So CBS 8's Chris Groh is at the scene where the car chase ended to explain what happened.
And with each of these updates, we are learning new information. Now, I do want to point out to you that we're actually on the intersection of North River and Redondo, but right here inside of this plaza, this is where everything came to an end, and then on the street behind us, which is on Seoul. Now, as for what you're seeing here with these pictures, that sedan, the silver sedan, that is the suspect in this murder's vehicle. We are told that this is where a shootout happened, and then behind the plaza is where Oceanside Police, as well as Riverside County Sheriff's deputies, found his body. They found him dead. The early investigation now, per San Diego Police Department, is that he killed himself, though they are still waiting for confirmation, which will only come through an autopsy, but that is the early theory at this time. I do want to play from you a snippet from an interview that we did with Oceanside Police Department about what led up to this sequence.
Fire was exchanged and returned, and the suspect was located deceased nearby. At this time, there is an officer-involved shooting investigation, which will be conducted by the San Diego Police Department, and a homicide investigation being conducted by the Oceanside Police Department.
And so let's take you to the very beginning of this, which actually just started last night, sometime before midnight. A call came out for domestic disturbance on Fredricks Avenue. On the way there, cops got a call that shots had been fired at the property. When they got inside the home, they found a woman dead inside. A shooter description as well as vehicle info was relayed, and it was actually far away from the scene. We're talking the 15 and Winchester that Riverside County Sheriff's deputies actually identified that suspect vehicle, and a pursuit began from there. They then made their way west along the 76 back into Oceanside, and spike strips were deployed at North River. A foot pursuit broke out. Gunfire was exchanged right where we are here right now, and they then found his body dead here behind this plaza on Seoul Drive. They found his body, I should say, so they found the suspect dead. Now, back out here as we come to this picture, we do want to tell you that, again, there are still a lot of unconfirmed details, including the exact nature of the relationship between the man and the woman. What we are told is that they are in a relationship, that they lived at the home together, and that there were 4 children inside the home at the time of the shooting, that those 4 children lived there, the ages 5 to 17. We still do not have any names or any other type of information about either the suspect or the victim. But as soon as we do get more information, we will continue to update this story. A host of law enforcement agencies involved in this one. Riverside County Sheriffs. We've heard that now San Diego County Sheriffs also gave brief pursuit. You have the Oceanside Police Department investigating the actual homicide, and the San Diego Police Department investigating the actual shooting that took place here in this plaza. We also learned that one of those deputies' vehicles was hit in this gunfire. Thankfully, though, no law enforcement officers were actually injured in any of this. As we continue to update the story, you can always go to CBS8.com for the latest info. Reporting in Oceanside, I'm Chris Groh for CBS 8.